Hey, brother. Do you like pro wrestling? Do you like pro wrestling video games? Do you like retro pro wrestling video games, brother? Well, then this is the video for you. Because RetroMania Wrestling is gonna run wild all over this video, brother. That's right. Another video. Today, RetroMania Wrestling. What the hell is RetroMania Wrestling, you ask? Well, it is a retro wrestling. Well, it's not retro. It's actually a rather new-ish wrestling game. Do you like... what's that game called? WrestleFest? Well, it is the spiritual successor to WrestleFest. WrestleFest. So many memories playing that awesome arcade game back in the day. Sometimes you might even see it around, but that was a classic. One of the best wrestling games ever made, and it was done very early on in the arcade era. So this game is the spiritual successor to that. I will warn you, this game, even though it's a spiritual successor to WrestleFest, the roster is vastly different. And that could be a negative. It kind of is a negative, but still, if you like wrestling games and retro wrestling games, this one is, in my opinion, very underrated. So, enough talk. Let's check it out. I'll move my little thingy. There we go. Right there. Okay. So, here's the menu. All those guys over there. I'm pointing to the TV, but that doesn't mean nothing to you. So, you can see the roster. Actually, this game recently got an update. It got 2 new wrestlers added to it. And to be fair, I don't know who the hell any of them are, but I don't care. This game for me, it's all about the playability. I love how this game plays. So there's you got a few little options here. You can do a little story. The story is based around the guy in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, Johnny Retro, who wrestles in AEW currently as Johnny TV. He was also in WWE last year for a lot. Well, he's in WWE for a long time. John Morrison was his name, but now he's Johnny TV, whatever. So yeah, this game has a mix of old and new wrestlers, and a lot you might not have ever heard of, but whatever. Anyways, so we got the story. We got the 10 pounds of gold, which is kind of like, I guess it's like a challenge. It can get pretty hard. Then you got the Retro Rumble, basically like a Royal Rumble. And then you got the Versus. So, let's check out the Versus. Got a few options here. You can do singles matches, you can do 3-ways. Not that kind of 3-way, you sick fucks. 4-way, tag team, 6-man tag, 8-man tag, back to singles. Also, you can look at the rules here. I have to look at the controller because I'm more of a PS guy, PlayStation, if you don't know what that means. And the Y, the A, B, C, I don't know which buttons those are. I'm a triangle, square, circle, X kind of guy. Then you got Xbox buttons. They switched all the buttons around. It's fucking confusing. Anyways, so you got the time limits. You can do a cage. You can do the big blue cage like the old WWF days. Chain link cage, kind of badass, modern day. Actually, The original ones were chain link anyway, so yeah. Change the rules here, blah blah blah, kind of self-explanatory. Now, I'm going to change the rules a little bit. We're going to do a tag team. I don't want ring outs. Fuck that. There we go. Okay, so let's go over who's in this game. Okay, fuck. Okay, so we got Hawk. You gotta recognize this guy. Road Warriors. Hawk. We got Animal. We got Johnny Retro, who I spoke of earlier. Main character of the story. We got Nick Aldis. I didn't really know much about this guy. Don't know who he is. He's in WWE now. You know. There he is. We got Nikita Koloff. Old school guy. Used to have some beefs with Sting back in the day. You know, he was around. Not the biggest name in wrestling, but you know. And we got Big Stevie Cool. This guy's an ECW guy mostly. That's why he's wearing the Blue World Order shit. I had no idea about that stuff. He wrestled in WCW. He wrestled in WWE. Not a huge name, but that's him. You got this Hollywood Nova guy. Don't know shit about this guy. He's an ECW guy. That's all I know. Blue Meanie. Fucking stupid ass looking guy, man. Like, this guy paints shit on his face. Like, marker, like a beard, and these fucking stupid glasses. I pick this guy to go up against constantly because I just like beating him up because he just looks so fucking stupid. But whatever. Then we got Tommy Dreamer. This guy, big time ECW guy. One of the biggest names they have there. He was at WWE as well. The guy still wrestles. You know, you might have heard of him. Jeff Cobb. I think he wrestles in New Japan. Don't really know shit about him. I saw him in AEW once in a while. I'll move this fucking thing out of the way. Put it right here for now. Well, maybe I'll just leave it there. I'll leave it there, yeah. Okay. Now, let's go back over here. We got Austin Idol. He's another old school wrestler from back in the day. Probably don't know who he is. I know that he's an older wrestler. I don't know a whole lot about him. So I'll move on. Colt Cabana. He wrestled in AEW for a bit. WWE, Ring of Honor. Kind of a tard. I don't really like this guy. Warhorse. Never had an idea who this guy was before I played this game. I actually thought he was just like a fake character that was made up to kind of be like the Ultimate Warrior version of this game. I don't know. I thought he was a fake character, but he actually is a wrestler, and he's a heavy metal dude, and yeah, he's pretty cool. He's an indie wrestler. He doesn't wrestle in anything big, but I think he's pretty cool. I like his gimmick. Zack Sabre Jr., some fucking New Japan guy. Don't really know shit about him. Don't really care. Brian Myers. Don't know much about this guy either. He, I think he was in WWE for a bit. I don't know. Not much to say about this guy. Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona is like the king of indie wrestling right now. He's doing alright, man. I don't really know much about him either, but I've heard of him. I see him around. Yeah. Matt Cardona. Chris Bay. Never fucking heard of this guy before. Never seen him. Don't know anything about him. He's in the game. James Storm. I don't know who this guy is. I've never heard of him, I don't think. But he's pretty cool because he's got looks what appears to be a skull on his cowboy hat, and his taunt is drinking a beer. So that's pretty cool. I like this guy. He literally just got added to the game like last month randomly, along with Mr. Hughes, who I also have no idea who this guy is. But he's here now, and I don't care. As long as they keep adding people to this game. I love this game, and I would like to see them continue adding stuff to it. So now that we have introduced you to the characters in a horrible fashion, because I don't really know shit about most of these people, we are going to be Hawk and Animal. Why the fuck would I be anyone else? I have a hard time picking anyone other than these guys, to be honest with you. And now they also added the ability to swap palettes. So you can see here, I can swap between their black and red gear or his black gear. So I'll pick this guy. Oops. Animal, yep. And who are we gonna pick to beat up? Guess who? These two fucking idiots. These idiots that paint shit on their faces. They look like they fell asleep at a party, and they're NWO wannabes. Okay. Now, we've got a few arenas here. We got this RetroMania arena. We got a high school gym, a ballroom. So this is like one of the famous places where the ECW used to wrestle. Japan, NWA Power. So it's like where they used to tape the NWA live show or shows or whatever. I don't know if they're live. NWA Arena. Beach setting. A warehouse. House of Hardcore. I think that's Tommy Dreamer's little wrestling thing. I don't know. Stevie Richards Gym. Universal Wrestling. What's that say there? College. Yes. Learn to wrestle there. Pro Wrestling Tees. I guess this is like a little convention. I don't know. Another beach location? Hell. You're gonna wrestle in hell. We got a podcast area. British Arena. BWO. We're not giving those guys a hometown advantage. Carluzzo Collection Agency. Retropalooza. So like a little convention. And NWA Stadium. Nice. Well, if any guys know me, you know we're gonna wrestle here. Look at that guy's guts hanging out. He's so getting beat up. I will not tolerate their silliness.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall and has no time limit. Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, the Road Warriors!
Look how badass this arena looks.
And their opponents, representing the Blue World Order, Hollywood Nova, and the Blue Meanie!
So yeah, you got your, you basically have a bar there. You got 3 bars. You got the L, you got the M, and you got the H. So you gotta beat the guy up until you... So right now I can only use the light button to use my grabs, right? So you walk up to the guy and you initiate a grab. That's how you do it. Up, down, left, right, They're all different moves. So you want to work your guy until you can get into other categories. So now that I'm in M, now I can do medium moves. Bleed. No one makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody. Especially fools with fucking marker on their face. Big swing. Yeah. So. So now I've worked myself up so that I can do heavy moves.
This man is a powerhouse.
Tag my buddy. And I think you can get this game for your PS4, your PS5, your Nintendo Switch, which is what I prefer it on.
He reversed it?
You get it for your Xbox, maybe computer.
What a reversal!
Stop reversing. Oh wait, I'm not built up. So if you try and do a move that you don't have the energy for, so right now, Animal, he's only built up to L, so I can only do light moves. If you try and do heavies when you've only built up to L, you're just gonna get reversed every time. So you have to pay attention.
Into the ropes he goes.
What? If I put no countouts. Ring apron here. Medium moves on this fool.
The damage has been done. What a maneuver. Oh, big mistake. Over the top he goes.
Get over here.
Wait a second. He's going for it. He found his mark. What guts, what fire.
I don't want to move by counter. It's now you can do a special.
Snack on danger and die on death.
Once your bars flash.
What guts, what fire. What a competitor.
Little submission hold. Let's get it. Just bitch slap.
Into the corner.
I think I might.
Great teamwork. Wants to make quick work of him.
I know there's a way to do the special move of Pocket Animal, which is
Maneuver.
oh yeah, we can pile driver. guys down before.
Devastation, pure and simple.
There we go. That's their special tag team move. Let's call it destruction device or something. That doesn't sound right. Crowd thinks this is awesome. Probably been a while since I saw a live wrestling match since hell. Yeah, we got a band playing in the background too. Like, come on, man. People say hell sucks, but it looks pretty cool to me. Do we really like this? Yeah, get warm. So, when you get in a grapple, you want to time it. So when their boots hit the ground, you want to hit a button. See, when they walk up, sometimes you'll instantly get it. Sometimes you'll have to do the button. If you get good timing on the grab, see? Boots touch the ground. They grapple and then their front boot hits the ground. If you time it right, you'll win the grapple. Keep driving this dude's head into the mat. Still not weak enough. I see blood coming out, but I don't see it staying on them. I would like to see that.
What an explosive situation.
I'm a big fan of blood in wrestling games.
He makes the tag.
Another thing I don't like is you can't seem to. Oh, it's kinda crappy. You can't seem to like bring the chair in the ring.
Into the ropes he goes.
Submit a guy with a bear hug. Let's do a rope move off.
Big mistake. There he goes to the top rope.
Oh yeah. These guys are almost done. Like, come on. Top rope move. Oh yeah. Let's do another one. Got caught me there. Oh yeah, bloody them up. Throw him out of the ring. Tag your pudgy pal. Get him in here. Yeah, that's what I want. Get in here. We're gonna beat your ass. Do some more moves on him. Do some finishers. So it definitely has a similar look to wrestling. My only repeat players. Oh yeah. Really? How is this guy still alive? Okay, this guy's getting finished off very shortly. Stop his head. Grab him. That's right. Don't you be coming back. Are you serious? How's this guy like making a comeback on you? Into the corner. You have 0 health, bud. No one could survive that. Down he goes. Gets up. What a reversal! We're giving this guy destruction device. And then it's over. Showed off his veteran skill set. He will never be the same after that. Boom. Okay, took a little bit longer than I thought. Hawk and Animal prevailed, and that stupid blue world order goof. He didn't. Look at him. So that was a quick little showcase of RetroMania Wrestling. So yeah, like I was saying, if you dig old retro games, retro wrestling games, then this might be the one for you. In fact, one thing I will say about this game is it actually kind of partially renewed my interest in wrestling. Because for a long time I was a mixed martial arts fan, and a mixed martial arts fan only. I thought wrestling was stupid. I thought it was ridiculous. I mean, especially back in the days when the UFC was on Spike TV, you'd have the UFC on Spike, and then right after you have TNA Wrestling, and the contrast was just ridiculous. Like, you know, you see guys do real stuff fighting, and then the next thing you know, you go on TNA and you got one guy like beating the shit out of like 5 guys with one punch. Like, it was just weird. But I didn't know who most of these wrestlers were, and I started playing the game because I liked wrestling games back in the day, and I started looking up who these guys were and matches, and that kind of put me down like a rabbit hole. I started watching stuff like what's that show? Dark Side of the Ring. I just started YouTubing, wrestlers that I liked when I was a kid, and I started reading about all these crazy, wacky characters and how fucked up wrestling actually was behind the scenes. And like, I don't know, it kind of gave me a whole new respect for these guys. I mean, obviously matches are worked, but man, like the abuse that these guys were taking day in and day out for like years, and they'd be out there for like 350 days a year going through physical abuse. Like, it was crazy. Guys were like getting hopped up on roids and pills and alcohol, and I have a whole new respect for the guys now. I mean, that's neither here nor there, and actually doesn't really have much to do with the game other than it's wrestling. So, but yes, this game just kind of started the ball rolling in my interest in wrestling again, and it made me want to start collecting the old wrestling games I liked when I was a kid. Because when you were a kid, like, some of the most fun multiplayer games that you could play was wrestling games. And the difference between wrestling games and wrestling shows was you didn't know who was going to win the game when you're playing with equally skilled friends. So it was like, it grabbed you by the seat. You get 4 or 5, 6 guys wrestling together if you had the right stuff, and it was exciting. And here I am rambling about wrestling, and that's okay, because this is my YouTube channel, god damn it. And you know what? I'm going to do more wrestling games on here, because I like them, and you like them, or you're wrong. So, if you made it this far, I would like to thank you for watching my YouTube video and my ramblings about wrestling. And I'm sure I'll bring more to the table eventually. I'll ponder which wrestling game is next, and hopefully maybe I can start even playing some of the old Super Nintendo ones, stuff like that, because I know some of you guys played those back in the day. So, anyways, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you watched the video, and I hope you liked it. And I hope maybe you want to play this game now. So, all in all, keep on rocking. See you in the next one.